WGI US Digestive, Mike Kelly Toyota, Davis and Davis, Two Brothers Tree and Stump, Magisterial District Judge Dan Shimshock, Sandy Howe, and Goodwin Como PC. Again, thanks to all our fine sponsors all season long. Again, our video stream sponsors are Uniontown Detailing and Catholic War Vets Post 1669 in Hopwood. And again, our pregame show is brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Call 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. You can listen now to the introduction of the starting lineups.
And now for your Uniontown Red Raiders, led by head coach Rob Pesmarski and assistant coaches Ware Gladman and Trent Uphold. Senior guard number 11, Isaac Ellsworth. Junior guard number 2, Cam Dugan. Junior guard number 5, Nolan Baker. Junior guard number 12, Anthony Sheffy. And junior forward number 14, Hayden Fitzgerald. Your officials for this evening's game are Mr. Thomas Trilling, Mr. Jacob Miller, and Mr. Taylor Hott. Good luck to both teams.
All right, also tonight over on WMBS and on our Facebook page, Laurel Highlands is at McKeesport. That game just getting underway. Other games tonight, Franklin Regionals at Penn Trafford, and Latrobe is at Gateway here in section play. TJ DeStefano, Shay Fleener with you. Billy Dice is behind the camera here on our WMBS YouTube page as we're getting set to go. Uniontown and Albert Gallatin, the Colonials are in the black, trimmed in the white, and Uniontown's in the home white, trimmed in the maroon. And it's going to be Sheffy and Ford to jump center, and we are underway as the tap is controlled by the Red Raiders. They're going left to right here in the first half.
It's going to be interesting to see how they guard Ellsworth here early. I see Mackay Belt on him to start the game. Last game, they started T. Guzman on him, and he was really physical with Isaac. And Isaac struggled early but had a good game.
There's Baker. He drove right down the lane, puts it off the window and good. Nolan Baker, his first points. It's 2-0 Uniontown. Baker's averaging 10.6 a game.
He had a great game against Laurel Highlands last Friday. I think he's been playing well. He plays well, they play well.
Steal by Baker. He takes it the whole way in and draws a foul. I saw the game on, I did the game on Tuesday, Shay, with Franklin Regional, and Baker played very well in that game as well. He had 10 points on Tuesday night.
Yeah, and you know the thing about him, he's not the tallest kid out there, but the one thing he does really well, when I've had him a couple of times earlier this year, is rebound the basketball. So him getting that early steal too. Now this is one area where he did really a good job against Laurel Highlands last Friday is from the foul line. 0 for 1, missed that first one here tonight.
He's 60% at the foul line. Makes the second, so he has all 3 of the points. It's 3-0 Red Raiders. That foul was on Ethan Kennedy for AG. Here's a turnover. Ellsworth with it. Dumps it inside, and he turns it over.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised he didn't pull the 3 in transition right there, honestly.
Peg gets it over to Belt on the right side. Belt drives in. Clear shot at the basket, and he little finger roll in Mackay Belt. He averages 6.4 game. It's 3-2 Red Raiders.
When Mackay attacks the basket like that, that's when he's at his best. He's a really good driver to the basket. He gets in the lane hard when he decides to go. He'll be hard to guard for Uniontown tonight if he consistently tries to get to those spots.
Sheffy missed one there from the lane off the front rim. Now AG with it. Ford with it. 6:35 to go in this first quarter. 3 ball on the way from Signs from the right side. It's no good, but the long rebound out on the left side to Ford. And Ford is going to be fouled.
Yeah, Nolan Baker gave him a little shoulder on the drive there. I will say The one thing I thought Uniontown did poorly the first time they played Albert Gallatin was rebound the basketball. I thought Albert Gallatin had way too many offensive rebounds, and here you go on this possession, and Albert Gallatin already has one.
So the Colonials back with it. That foul was on Baker. That's his first. Belt with it now. Still a 3-2 advantage for the Red Raiders. Now Pegg drives in, almost lost it because it's up a fadeaway, and it's an air ball from the right baseline. And Dugan is going to be fouled by Pegg, I believe.
Yeah, and I like that call. I mean, that's pretty much the same call Nolan Baker just got called a foul on the previous possession when Uniontown had the basketball. So good consistency from the officials on those two calls.
So that was Pegg's first, team's second. Still 3-2. Coming up at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter, Red Raiders in front. Sheffy on the right side. Back out to Baker. Baker, nice layup or nice pass, and finishing it there was Fitzgerald.
Yeah, I'll give him the unk on that one without the D.
Yes.
Went up to kind of threw it through, but what a great play by Nolan Baker and Peyton Fitzgerald.
And now at the other end, that's Darren Ford. His first points. He's averaging 10.8. And it's a 5-4 advantage for Uniontown. 5:30 to go here in the first. Dugan ahead to Sheffy. Nice ball movement. Back out Dugan. Now Ellsworth from the left side. Going to step into a three. Too strong. Sheffy, a big rebound. He's going to go back up and put it in. Anthony Sheffy and the Red Raiders lead 7-4.
That was great defense by Mekhi Belt. He did a great job of forcing Isaac Ellsworth off the spot he wanted to shoot that shot from initially and then missed it, but Albert Gallatin's got to do a better job rebounding.
There's Ford, throws it up, no good, goes and gets his own rebound, but lost it. Sheffy.
I like Darren's early energy offensively, trying to get to the rim.
Dugan tries to go the whole way in, a little out of control there. It's out of bounds. It will stay with Uniontown.
Staying with Darren there for a second. He first game, he had a really good game against Uniontown. He probably played his best game of the season. And he did a lot of what we're already seeing of trying to get to the rim and attack the basket. So he needs to continue to do that for AG.
Sheffy hands it to Baker, moving three, in and out from the right side. Big rebound, Fitzgerald, he puts it up and in. 4 points for Fitzgerald, and it's 9-4 Red Raiders.
I kind of talked about this earlier. The big kids' production increasing has kind of coincided with the team playing better. Peyton Fitzgerald off to a hot start here for Uniontown.
Yeah, he had a good game also on Tuesday against Franklin Regional, and draining the three from the right side there was Darren Ford. He's got 5, and it's 9-7 Uniontown.
Darren likes playing against Uniontown. He knows all these kids really well. Plays with at the YMCA a lot with some of these guys, and he's definitely looking for a big game tonight.
That's on Albert Gallatin. That's the third team foul, and it is on Kennedy, who now has 2.
Yeah, it's kind of tough for Albert Gallatin. You know, you bring T. Guzman in now, different kind of energy, kind of forces him to switch defense possibly a little bit. We'll see. He goes right to Ellsworth like I talked about, though, as soon as he's in the game.
Dugan dumps it off. Fitzgerald drives the left baseline, a one-handed slam. Peyton Fitzgerald off to a good start with 6 points.
And that one was definitely the dunk with the
It was. 11-7 Red Raiders. Ford with it now at the other end for the Colonials. Tightly guarded there by Dugan. Ford into the left blocks, lost the ball. But AG picks it up. That was Belt. Now out to Pegg.
I have to say, I love the early aggressiveness by Peyton Fitzgerald. And I love that he attacked the rim like he just did.
Pegg moving shot from the left side of the key. It is no good. And we have a foul on the Red Raiders.
No, they called that on Albert Gallatin.
Oh, they did. My bad.
I think they got T. Guzman with a push from behind. It actually looked like it was an over the back and a push all at the same time. They got T. Guzman with the push.
His first, team 4th, so one more, and Uniontown will shoot 2 foul shots here. 3:17 to go, and we do have a timeout with 3:17 to go, and the Red Raiders lead 11-7, and this is our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Just real quick, too, and sorry again for the technical difficulties to our sponsors. But here are our sponsors for tonight's game. WVU Medicine and Uniontown Hospital, C. Harper, the Sprouse Insurance Agency, Uniontown Dental, UPMC Rehab, T-Berry Law, the Uniontown Printing Press, George Dental Associates, First Federal, SWGI US Digestive, Mike Kelly Toyota, Davis & Davis, Two Brother Tree and Stump, Magisterial District Judge Dan Shimshak, Sandy Hall, and Goodwin Como PC. Thank you to our sponsors.
And I also want to mention McKee Sports leading Laurel Highlands 13-8. That's our Mausers out-of-town scoreboard. And now we have a steal and a drive, and putting it up and in at the other end was Belt. He's got 4. It's 11-9 Uniontown.
Yeah, Darren Ford did a good job. Got a deflection that led to that run out for Albert Gallatin.
Shot score and a foul at the other end for Peyton Fitzgerald. He's off to a real good start, Shea. He has 8 points, chance at a 3-point play now.
Yeah, and he's already got 2 offensive rebounds that have led to buckets. Albert Gallatin's going to have to find a way to get him off of the glass right now.
That was Belt's first. That is the 5th foul on Albert Gallatin. 13-9, and Fitzgerald misses the foul shot. So it's 13-9 in favor of the Red Raiders with 2:47 to go here in the first.
And Peyton's already over his that season average in the first quarter, so big night for him early.
Yeah, he averages 6.6 a game. Ford with it for the Colonials. Right side drives in, goes to the glass and puts it up and in off the back of the iron.
Once again, Darren Ford 7 out of the 11 for Albert Gallatin. And attacking the rim with aggressiveness here so far early tonight.
AG's down 2, 13-11. Dugan goes over to the corner. 3 ball from White is too strong. Fight for the rebound. Uniontown actually had a hand on it, Coffey, but he lost it. And now AG the other way. Ford with it, sets things up. Ford, he's going to step into a long 3 and drain it. That was from almost the part of the U there on Uniontown.
Yeah, they had a little ball screen action. Darren's feeling it right now.
He
can
is.
tell. I mean, he didn't even hesitate on that shot attempt, so great look for him.
Nice ball movement. Coffey misses it, but Fitzgerald's there and one. It's been all Peyton Fitzgerald here, Shea, in this first half, first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, once again, they've got to find a way to rebound. I mean, he's killing them on the glass right now. He's getting to great spots. And you know, even if you go look at the lob, the dunk, everything's right at the rim for him right now. So, you know, not forcing anything, having a really monster quarter here to start. And it looked like got our first foul on Darren Ford. Yep. Albert Gallatin needs him to play smart and not get in foul trouble here, because especially the night he's having so far.
Fitzgerald makes the foul shot, 16-14 Uniontown. 1:39 to go in the first quarter.
I mean, right now we sort of got the Darren Ford, Peyton Fitzgerald show going on, even though they're not even guarding each other.
And this is going to be another Albert Gallatin foul here.
Yeah, Pearson Turner, the young 6'3" sophomore center for Albert Gallatin, tried to set a ball screen, just couldn't get in position quick enough, and they got him with a moving screen.
So that's his first. Again, they're over the limit on fouls. 3 ball from Coffey. That's a glass ball. And an easy rebound for Guzman.
Looks like Mekhi Belt's hurt over here. Not sure what happened. Might have taken something in the face.
And this injury timeout is being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, relief is closer than you think. 1:16 to go. It's 16-14 Uniontown over Albert Gallatin. I want to give that other score I didn't finish before. Mausers out of town. Scoreboard, McKee Sports leading Laurel Highlands 16-9, and need tread this winter. Don't let the weather slow you down. Visits Mausers Tire today.
Yeah, cleaning up a little blood. Not sure if Mekhi Belt got it in the mouth or the nose, but getting everything cleaned up.
There's no timeout.
Okay, no timeout, just cleaning the floor up. When we come back, it'll be Albert Gallatin ball on the sideline. Like I said, Peyton Fitzgerald right now, Darren Ford, and they're both leading their teams so far. And, you know, Uniontown's got 16 points in the first quarter, got a lead, and Isaac Ellsworth, I think, has attempted one shot maybe so far.
Yep.
So, getting production from other places, and this is what has made Uniontown good right so far. But, we talked about this early, TJ, that, Albert Gallatin is not going to give up and quit.
No.
And they're playing tough right now. Uniontown's going to have to keep grinding. Albert Gallatin's in that situation that always can be dangerous. What do they have to lose right now if you're
Nothing
Albert
at all.
Gallatin? Right, and if you're Coach Mackey, that's what you're selling.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you want him to leave everything effort-wise out on the court tonight. You got tomorrow to rest. There's no reason to worry about missing shots or making mistakes if you're playing hard, and that's what they have to make sure they're doing here.
All right, play getting set to resume. 1:16 to go here in the first, 16-14. Uniontown over Albert Gallatin on our WMBS YouTube page here tonight. Again, our sponsors on the video stream, Uniontown Detailing and Catholic War Vets Post 1669 in Hopwood. We thank them as well. So we will be inbounding from right in front of us here at courtside.
Yeah, we have 4 Albert Gallatin kids, even though 2 of them are in Uniontown uniforms. Standing right in front of
That's right.
Chase White and Isaac Ellsworth.
Yep.
And they're kind of hamming it up with Darren Ford and T. Guzman there while we were waiting to play. So nice moment between all the guys.
Turner with it now as we're back to action. Ford, left side. Now he moves to the top of the key, goes down the right side. No good on the basket, but there's a foul there on the Red Raiders.
Not that it matters, but they did give it to him on the shot. Looks like we got our foul on Chase White.
That's his first, only the team's second. So Darren Ford, the 6'4 junior, will go to the line. He's averaging 10.8 a game, and he has 10 points, 10 of the 14 for Albert Gallatin. He misses the first off the front rim.
About the only thing he's missed so far.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, I mean, he's been really hot for Albert Gallatin. You hope that timeout didn't kind of slow him down a little bit.
Ooh, he missed both of them. Rebound for Coffey for the Red Raiders. White gets it to Ellsworth on the left side. Now under a minute to go. Ellsworth down the lane, and he is going to be fouled.
And that's where, as a coach, the coaching staff, I'm sure they say something, but the player has to know the situation there. T. Guzman can't be too aggressive in that situation. There's no reason to be. And now you're just putting possibly 2 automatic points at the foul line.
That's also Guzman's second foul. First foul shot from Ellsworth, good. It's also his first point. Isaac is 84% from the charity stripe.
That's what I meant.
Yep.
And, the thing is, you don't want to let him see something go in. So there was no reason to be that aggressive. There's no reason to take chances on him. You just have to stay with him, stay in front, make everything hard.
He makes both of them. He's averaging 19.1 a game. It's now 18-14 in favor of the Red Raiders. 48 seconds to go here in the first. Albert Gallatin back with it. Turner. Now a 3-ball on the way off the rim for Signs. Rebound Dugan. Here come the Red Raiders. Quickly ahead, Dugan. Dumps it off inside. Coffey, a basket and one.
And you got Pearson Turner picking up his second foul. You got foul problems starting to stack up for Albert Gallatin quickly here in the first quarter.
Donovan Coffey will go to the line. He's a 75% free throw shooter.
Yeah, and he's got a chance at this 3-point play, and he did a good job of finishing, but that play was a result of a great pass and decision by Cam Dugan, attacking the basket and finding Donovan
Missed
under the
it.
basket.
As a team, the Red Raiders shoot 66% from the foul line for the season. Still 20-14. Uniontown in front, down to 20 seconds here in the first quarter. AG can hold for the final shot. Peg with it now, dribbling around. Almost lost it, regains it on the left side. We're down to 10 seconds. There's Kennedy with it. He's going to step into a long 2, no good. Big rebound for Fitzgerald, 3 seconds left. Isaac Ellsworth will heave it at the buzzer, and it hits the top of the backboard. So after 1, it is Uniontown 20 and Albert Gallatin 14. It's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on the WMBS YouTube page. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, WVU Medicine, Uniontown Hospital, C. Harper, Sprouse Insurance Group, Uniontown Dental, UPMC Rehab, T-Berry Law, Uniontown Printing Press, George Dental Associates, First Federal, SWGI US Digestive, Mike Kelly Toyota, Davis & Davis, Two Brothers, Tree and Stump, Magisterial District Judge Dan Shimshock, Sandy Howe Notary Services, and Goodwin Como PC. TJ DeStefano and Shay Fleener with you. Billy Dice is behind the camera on our WMBS YouTube feed here tonight.
You know, TJ, the one thing you were talking about there right before the end of the quarter was a free throw percentage for Uniontown as a team. And I think the one thing where it gets a little deceiving on that number is when you start factoring in Isaac Ellsworth's 84%, and you're still only shooting 65% as a team, and he shoots a lot.
He does.
You know, that's one area I think where Uniontown's got to continue to improve and try to get better at and make sure they're doing a good job shooting foul shots no matter who's taking them, because when you're battling for that playoff spot, and then maybe when you get in a playoff game later on down in the year, the foul line can end up determining whether you win or lose a game. So, and it's good to see Mekhi Belts back on the floor. Hopefully he looks like he's okay. Got his nose plugged up a little bit, so must have taken one in the nose there earlier.
So scoring in the first half, only 2 players on the sheet for Albert Gallatin. Belt with 4 and Ford with 10. Uniontown, Coffey 2, Baker 3, Ellsworth and Sheffy 2, and Fitzgerald leading the way with 11. So we're underway now in quarter number 2. It's a 20-14 advantage for the Red Raiders. Albert Gallatin has the ball. That is Belt with it left side or right side, and there was going to be a foul as he was trying to drive to the basket.
And you know, Tony, I think they got Anthony Sheffy on the foul. Or TJ.
That's fine. I've been called worse.
Yeah. You know, the tough part is for Albert Gallatin is the lead expanded and coincided with Mekhi Belt going to the bench. So hopefully him coming back out, he's able to kind of help, you know, keep Albert Gallatin in this game.
Turnover there. Elliott Signs on the travel.
Yeah, trying to do a little too much right there and not recognizing where the defense is. Just got to do a little better job.
So Uniontown has a nice pass to Baker. Nice ball movement by the Red Raiders. Now Sheffy with it, going cross court to Baker. Going to step into a 3. Off the rim, easy rebound there for Signs. And he brings it up.
Not a terrible shot for Nolan Baker, but if you're at Uniontown right now, you're having such success at the rim. I'd keep working the ball, make Albert Gallatin play defense and see what kind of good shots you can get.
And Pegg took it the whole way in and missed it. Other end, a little scoop there by Dugan, no good. And there's a travel. It'll go back to AG with 6:54 to go in the second quarter. And the Red Raiders up 20-14. We're 2 minutes in. Well, just under a minute in, Shay, and neither team has scored here in the second quarter.
Peyton Fitzgerald actually did a really good job on the offensive glass again. Just lost his balance on the way down and got called for the travel, but was in position to get another 2 on the offensive glass. So kind of picking up where he was in the first quarter.
That's going to be a kicked ball out off of Uniontown. It'll stay with AG. Ford's going to inbound from under the basket. Looking to get it in, comes into Pegg, left wing for 3, no good. Albert Gallatin can't buy a bucket here.
Yeah, Fitzgerald's kind of secured the rebound, and then Adam Pegg ran into him, no foul, but Fitzgerald lost the ball, but it bounced off Pegg, so still Uniontown ball through all that happened real fast in a short amount of space. So
Red Raiders quickly ahead. Sheffy to Baker, right down the lane, dumps it off to Fitzgerald with a reverse.
Great passing. You talked about that a minute ago. Great ball movement again. And once again, attacking the rim with ball movement. They're getting what they want when they take their time and attack.
That's 13 for Fitzgerald, 22-14 Uniontown. Now ball taken away, and here come the Red Raiders. Baker, he'll lay it up and in at the other end. Nolan Baker has 5, and it's 24-14 and a timeout for AG with 6:05 to go in the second. And we'll take a break as well. This is the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Again, problems with technology tonight, so we want to make sure we thank our sponsors. You know, switch it up and go the other way. Goodwin Como PC, Sandy Howe Notary Services, Magisterial District Judge Dan Shimshock, Two Brothers, Tree and Stump. Also Davis & Davis, Mike Kelly Toyota, SWGI US Digestive, First Federal, George Dental Associates, Uniontown Printing Press, T-Berry Law, UPMC Rehab, Uniontown Dental, Sprouse Insurance Group, C. Harper, and the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. 24-14, a 10-point advantage for the Red Raiders, Shay.
Yeah, and real quick, just to make sure we give the proper acknowledgement, make sure you take care of all our sponsors here. Without them, none of this is possible.
Exactly.
So, we want to definitely make sure we give them their credit for everything they do for the community and for the schools like Albert Gallatin, Uniontown, Laurel Highlands, Connellsville, all the area schools. So thank you once again to all our sponsors.
And one more sponsor on our out-of-town scoreboard, that's Mauser's Tire. Give you this in a minute, as Ford misses a 3. Rebound for Peg. And really being bothered there with Signs, and he can't do anything. He loses it. Red Raiders, Albert Gallatin got it back again. A couple chances. Missed shot there by Kennedy, but they got another rebound. Peg deep in the corner. He misses a 3. Albert Gallatin just can't get anything to go down, Shay.
No, and like right now, it's like they're searching for a shot instead of just trying to get something good. I think you got to get the ball back in Darren Ford's hands and let him attack, him or Mekhi Belt right now.
There's Baker missing the shot from along the left baseline. Signs the rebound. Now at the other end, Kennedy for a 3. That was blocked partially by Baker. Inside, swatted away, but staying with it, the Colonials, and Elliott Signs and gets his first points, and it's 24-16. The other end, shot won't go for Baker. Rebound Peg, and here come the Colonials, a 2-on-2. Whole way in for Belt, missed the shot. Rebound for Uniontown's Dugan.
Yeah, that's a tough one for Belt. He got a good look, got it attacking the rim. Uniontown right now starting to pull away a little bit, but then got a little chaotic. Now they're slowing back down.
Sheffy, no good, long 2. Rebound Baker, he can't get it to go. Signs on the rebound, and the Colonials bring it up, down 24-16 with 4:23 to go in the second.
Yeah, I think you're starting to see some guys getting tired, too. It looks like guys that are out on the floor right now, starting to see guys grabbing their shorts and everything. So
coming in, basket and 1 there for Darren Ford. He has 12, and he'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, and I think we got Peyton Fitzgerald on that foul, trying to block Darren Ford's shot.
We do. For him. Second on the team, 24-18. Darren Ford back to the line.
Yeah, they needed Darren to kind of get going again here this quarter. He had such a great first quarter for the Colonials, and he did exactly what helped him get 10 there in the first quarter by attacking the rim, and he's working on a 3-point play here if he can finish it.
And he does, so he has 13. 24-19, Uniontown leads, 4:10 to go before the half. Dugan with it. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I like some of the matchups right now.
Long 3.
Somebody got lost. That's a tough one there.
Ellsworth from right at the top of the U in Uniontown, 27-19. Isaac, 34% from 3-point range.
I'm not sure how you lose him.
Ford, a glass ball thrown up at the other end for a 3, but they get the rebound. That's Belt.
And this was the stuff I talked about happening the first time. And if you go to the last couple possessions, they're killing Uniontown on the glass right now.
Blocked by Sheffy out of bounds there on Belt.
I mean, they had that last 2 possessions ago. I think they had got 3 or 4 attempts off. And then here's Mekhi Belt hustling for another one. So Uniontown's got to do a better job of rebounding in certain situations.
AG ball, Peg with it. On the right side, comes to the foul line, needs help, gets it back out to Ford. Ford's going to drive down the left side and puts it up and in. Ford, he's starting to get back in that rhythm from the first quarter. He's got 5 in this quarter, 15 for the game. Dugan at the other end, his shot won't go. Another rebound. Baker, he can't get it to go, but's fouled. First AG foul here in the second.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get J.J. Perrine for Albert Gallatin. Just kind of, didn't get in the right spot to box out, allowed Nolan Baker to get it, and then honestly, probably a good foul, truthfully. I mean, make him earn it, the foul line.
And Baker makes the first. So that's 6 points for him. It's 28-21. Red Raiders extend the lead to 7. And the second is no good. And the rebound is ripped knocked down by Perrine.
So if you're Albert Gallatin there, it's not a bad thing because
Offensive foul on Ford.
Yeah. Honestly, the only reason I don't like that call, TJ, is Chase White initiated a lot of that contact before that even occurred, and then Darren Ford kind of kept going and did shove off a little bit, but that probably should have been a foul on Chase White earlier than that. The bad part for Albert Gallatin now is Darren Ford has 2 fouls. So
he does.
But you can't keep him over there too long. Not the game he's having right now. That's going to be hard. That's a tough decision for Coach Mackey.
Yep. Uniontown has it. Baker, now Ellsworth. Ellsworth right side, drives in. Pass across to White, and it was too quick for him. It's out of bounds, back to the Colonials.
It still amazes me. I'm going back to Isaac Ellsworth's last make. I just don't know how Albert Gallatin loses him in the half court.
Yeah.
That's a tough one there. If there's a guy you're not going to lose at the three-point line, it's got to be him.
2:43 to go before the half, 28-21 Uniontown. AG with the ball here, signs. Nothing there, has to go back out to Belt on the right wing. Belt tries to work back to the top of the key, tightly guarded there by Dugan.
Yeah, Uniontown doing a good job guarding the basketball now. But
Signs hits the deck hard, nothing called. 2 chances added on the second chance. Guzman finishes it, and it's 28-23, Uniontown by 5.
Once again, another offensive rebound leads to 2 points for Albert Gallatin there.
Trying to find Ellsworth off his hand and stolen into the hands of Guzman. Now Pegg with it. Pegg, left wing, drives in, pulls up, shoots it. It's off and no good. Rebound for Dugan. Ahead to White, it's tipped into the air, and Belt, after the tip, picks it up off the floor. We're going the other way.
And Uniontown now with 3 turnovers lately. The thing is, just guard the basketball. Quit reaching, right there. We're reaching, we're grabbing. Just keep them in front of you and guard the basketball. Quit gambling, quit taking risks, and getting yourself out of position, because all it's doing is giving Albert Gallatin driving lines to the basket.
Pegg missed that one there. Dugan now with it. Dugan comes the whole way in, kicks it to the corner. Baker for 3, good. Nolan Baker. 31-23 extends the lead.
I think Baker has 9 now.
He has 9, correct.
He's starting to get going. And he's been close on a couple of those other threes earlier. It was probably only a matter of time till it went down.
Signs at the other end, right down the lane, throws it up. It won't go. Sheffy pulls down the rebound. White brings it up the left side for the Red Raiders, up 31-23. We're under a minute. Here comes a 3. It's good! Isaac Ellsworth. 34-23. That's not the man you want to get rolling if you're AG.
And I'll tell you what, if Albert Gallatin gets a bucket here, I'd almost call a timeout before you go to the next offensive possession for Uniontown, just to make sure we have Isaac Ellsworth guarded.
Fitzgerald's coming back in. Ford's also back in, and
Mekhi Belt
is back in.
Mekhi Belt was he'd been playing hard. He was kind of huffing and puffing there. I was wondering if they were going to be able to get him a sub. Ford right now, if I'm Albert Gallatin, I'm maybe trying to get him the ball back. He's taking it out.
Down to 35 seconds. Pegg with it. Back to Ford.
I'd clear it out and let him go.
Ford going to step into a 3 and drain the 3. He just threw that one up, and it went down, Shay.
He's having a great night.
He has. 34-26 Uniontown. 20 seconds left in the half. Ellsworth now. Dribbling around, comes down, kicks it to the left side. White now back out to Dugan, down to 10 seconds.
I'd try to make sure Isaac doesn't get this ball back. Cam's probably going to attack the basket and try to score.
Floater in the lane, no good for Dugan. Rebound for Uniontown's Turner. And that's going to be the end of the first half, with Uniontown leading Albert Gallatin 34-26. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with our halftime show, sponsored by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Again, we want to thank our sponsors here tonight: WVU Medicine, Uniontown Hospital, C. Harper, Sprouse Insurance Group, Uniontown Dental, UPMC Rehab, T-Berry Law, Uniontown Printing Press, George Dental Associates, First Federal, SWGI US Digestive, Mike Kelly Toyota, Davis & Davis, Two Brothers Tree and Stump, Magisterial District Judge Dan Shimshock, Sandy Howell Notary Services, and Goodwin Como PC. Again, we'll be back with our halftime show and our stats. Also want to thank our video stream sponsor, Uniontown Detailing and Catholic War Vets Post 1669 in Hopwood. Back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on our WMBS YouTube page. All right, welcome back to the A.J. Everhart Gymnasium at Uniontown Area High School. Halftime as Uniontown leads Albert Gallatin 34-26. TJ DeStefano, Shay Fleener with you, and Billy Dice is behind the camera on our WMBS YouTube page. Our halftime show is being brought to you by Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. And our halftime stats, they are courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Take it away, Shay.
Okay, so for the Albert Gallatin Colonials tonight so far, T. Guzman came off the bench and hit a field goal in the second quarter for 2 points. Makai Belk hit two-point field goals in the first quarter, finished with 4 points. Elliot Sines hit one field goal for 2 points, and then the man of the night so far for Albert Gallatin, Darren Ford. Can't really say much else about him other than he's played tremendous tonight. Has made 4 2-point field goals, 3 3-point field goals, and I guess the only thing, if you want to try to find something wrong, he's only 1 for 3 from the foul line, but he finished the first half with 18 of the 26 for Albert Gallatin. So just having a really great night for AG so far. And as I said earlier in the broadcast, he had a really good game against Uniontown the first time they played, and he's definitely carried it over to tonight. So hopefully he can keep it going for the Colonials to keep them close and give them a chance to win here tonight. Over to the Red Raiders. In the first half, Donovan Coffey came off the bench, hit a 2-point field goal, went 0 for 1 from the foul line, finished with 2 points. Anthony Sheffy has 1 field goal for 2 points. then they've kind of been pretty balanced after that. Isaac Ellsworth woke up there in the second quarter a little bit, hit 2 threes, went 2 for 2 from the line in the first quarter, finished the first half with 8 points. And then Nolan Baker has made 2 2-point field goals, 1 3-point field goal, and he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line for 9 points. And then Peyton Fitzgerald, who had a really great first quarter, finished the first half with 6 field goals, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, finished the first half with 13 points. I also had Peyton with 7 rebounds, with like 5 of those being offensive, and had a couple and 1 opportunities. Played a really strong game. Has a couple dunks already here in the first half. One on the breakaway where they gave him a nice lob, and then one when he caught the ball in the corner, drove baseline and just hammered one down for the Red Raiders. So really good first half. And listen, methodical for Uniontown at this point. You got to keep withstanding. Listen, the name of the game is to win. And that's what they're doing right now. They are going to have to try to find an answer for Darren Ford here going in the second half. And like I said, they did give up some offensive rebounds in the second quarter to Albert Gallatin. They need to do a better job rebounding the basketball and not giving the Colonials second chance opportunities. So that's it on the stat line. So for now, back to you, TJ.
All right, our halftime stats courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. And again, the halftime show is sponsored by Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. On our out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Don't let winter weather slow you down. Call Mauser's Tire today, 724-245-2410. We have McKeesport leading Laurel Highlands 28-22 at the half. That game's on WMBS as well as our Facebook page. Also another section score, Penn Trafford leading Franklin Regional 15-14. As they approach the end of the first quarter, it's now 17-14. Penn Trafford leads Franklin Regional. And again, that was our out-of-town scoreboard sponsored by Mauser's Tire. We'll take a break, and we'll be coming back here in about 3 minutes with the start of the second half as Uniontown leads Albert Gallatin 34-26 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. All right, back here at Uniontown as we're getting set for the second half. Uniontown leading 34-26. TJ DeStefano and Shay Fleener with you, and Billy Dice behind the camera on our WMBS YouTube page. And again, 34-26 in favor of Uniontown.
Yeah.
They're going to have the ball now going right to left in the white, trimmed in the maroon, and Albert Gallatin left to right in the black, trimmed in the white.
Albert Gallatin looking like they're in a box in one right now, at least to start. Kind of playing zone on 4 of the players and guarding Isaac Ellsworth man-to-man with Makai Belt. So sometimes this is a hard defense to play against. You don't really know, should I run my man play, should I run my zone stuff as a coach, and it kind of makes it tough.
So Uniontown with it. Ellsworth down the lane, kicks it over to Sheffy on the left side. Right in the middle there to Baker. He'll be fouled.
Yeah, it looks like they got T. Guzman for his third right away here to start the second half. But I'll tell you what, T. Guzman's kind of saying, well, I had my hands up, and he was right, but he stepped right into. Nolan Baker did a great job of initiating the contact, but he saw T stepping up. Just a great job by Nolan to recognize that and make sure he gets fouled.
And Baker misses the first.
And honestly, other than Guzman picking up his third foul, which is not great, once again, I mean, Nolan's 2 for 4 from the line. If you don't do anything, he's going to score 2. I mean, the worst right now, he's making 1.
And he gets the roll around on the second, so he is up to 10 points. It's 35-26 Uniontown. Just underway here in the third quarter. Peg with it now for the Colonials. Hands it off to Signs. Signs dribbles away down the right side of the lane. Shot rolls off the back of the iron. Fitzgerald gets the rebound. Dugan with it on the right side. Now Baker, 3 ball from the top of the keys off the front rim. Fitzgerald gets the rebound, and then there's a foul on the Colonials.
Now, I haven't been on every one of their games so far this season, obviously, but this is the best I've seen Peyton Fitzgerald hit the glass consistently all game. That's like his 9th rebound already.
Signs first foul. I've done a couple Uniontown games. The Franklin Regional game the other night, that was the best I saw him play, and he's continued that here tonight. Fitzgerald with it now, right blocks, nothing, goes back out to Ellsworth. He's trapped in the corner, gets it way out to Sheffy. Now Ellsworth still on the right side. Spins, kicks it to Dugan near the top of the key. And Dugan dribbling around, he comes into the left side. Baker with it.
And if you're Uniontown right now, you don't need to rush anything. You just keep moving the ball around, take good shots.
Long 2, air ball, but the rebound by Baker. Tries a little reverse, no good. Fitzgerald was in there for the rebound, but the Colonials come out of there with it. That was Turner. And here they come, down 35-26, 6:28 to go in the third. Peg with it down the right side of the lane. Gets it to go. Adam Pegg's first points of the game. 35-28 Uniontown.
Hey, and if you're Albert Gallatin right now, you've cut into the lead by a point since half. That's all you got. You got to keep grinding. You got to keep trying to go possession by possession.
Got a foul here on Albert Gallatin. That's their third already in this quarter. We've only played just about 2 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like they got Makai Belt for his second.
Inbound here for the Red Raiders right in front of their own bench. Baker is going to be the inbound man. Comes into the backcourt to Dugan. How about this? Dugan, no points tonight. Averages 13.5 a game. There's a turnover, but stepping on the baseline was Elliott Signs, so Uniontown's going to catch a break there.
Yeah, and all you had to do was let it go right there. You know, you didn't even need to intercept it. You just let it go.
Comes in. Ooh, knocked out of the hands of Fitzgerald, but then Baker stole it, but he lost it on the sideline.
Yeah, I think, you know, and sometimes I think you were talking about Cam Dugan. You know, sometimes Cam's a very emotional player. He wears it on his sleeve. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see as he continues not to score how that's going to play out here as we go on.
First foul on the Red Raiders. See who this is on here.
They got Nolan Baker.
That'll be his second.
Yeah, Makai Belt, great job attacking the rim. That was the same play kind of Nolan got a few minutes ago. Mackay did a good job initiating contact, and Nolan didn't stop and just kind of ran him into the wall almost a little bit. So great job.
And he makes the first, 35-29. That's the 5th point for Belt, the 6-foot junior. He averages 6.4 a game. Second is good, rattles it in. He has 6, and it's 35-30. Uniontown up by 5.
They need him to get going again. He started off kind of strong and then got hit in the face there, and it kind of slowed him down. He went to the bench for a little while, so Albert Gallatin needs him to kind of pick it back up.
Dugan with it now for the Red Raiders. Dugan goes to his left. And he'll pull it back out here in front of us. Now Dugan going to take off, drives through the lane, throws it up, no good. And Signs on the rebound. Going the other way, Ford in trouble, gets it out to Turner. They work it to the left side. Stopping and popping from along the baseline was Kennedy, no good. And then there's a shot score and a foul at the other there for Pearson.
Pearson Turner,
yes.
Yeah, got an offensive rebound on the miss by Kennedy, went back up. Looks like they got Anthony Sheffy with the foul, and then Pearson Turner is going to line for an M1.
Second on Sheffy, that's the second foul for Uniontown. So Turner, the 6'3" sophomore for the 3-point attempt, and he misses it too strong.
TJ, we're down to a 1-possession game.
We are.
Too, and then, Albert Gallatin just grinding away here. Got to keep playing hard and playing tough.
Yep, they're hanging around. Down to 5:05 left. Baker, now Fitzgerald drives the left baseline, and he stepped on the baseline, going back to AG.
Yeah. AG with a chance to either get it to a 1-point game or tie it for the first time since 0-0.
Packed house here tonight as well at Uniontown. They had a girls game before this one tonight.
Yeah, Uniontown won that one 60-25. Ayera Jenkins had 29 for the Lady Red Raiders. Big night for her again.
Signs open path to the basket and then stops and finishes it. 35-34. And Uniontown takes a timeout with 4:47 to go and a 1-point lead. We'll take a break, and this is the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
And we want to once again recognize our sponsors. Again, having technical difficulties tonight, but we want to make sure we give them their due credit. So we'd like to thank the Uniontown Printing Press, George Dental Associates, T-Berry Law, First Federal, UPMC Rehab, SWGI US Digestive, Uniontown Dental Prisoner, Mike Kelly Toyota, the Sprouse Insurance Agency, Davis & Davis, C. Harper, WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, Two Brother Tree and Stump, Magisterial District Judge Dan Shimshock, Sandy Howe, and Goodwin Como PC. Thanks again to our sponsors for tonight and every other night. We appreciate you a lot.
Another score update, Laurel Highlands and McKeesport tied at 35 in the third on the Mausers Tire out-of-town scoreboard. Baker rattles it in and out. Fitzgerald won't go, but there's a foul. And again, that scoreboard, again, brought to you by Mausers. Need tread this winter. Don't let weather slow you down. Visit Mausers Tire today. Let me see my other score here. We have Penn Trafford leading Franklin Regional 26-25. That's in the second quarter.
Yeah, right now Uniontown has got to get back to attacking the rim, and right now you have Peyton Fitzgerald getting an offensive rebound, getting fouled, and attempting to do that.
Signs at his second.
Yeah, they're going to have to do a better job on the defensive end. And Peyton Fitzgerald makes his first one. But they've got to do a better job on the defensive end right now, but they're just not getting great shots either.
Second is good. He makes both of them. He's 51% at the line. 15 points, 37-34 Uniontown. 4:28 to go here in the third.
He also is 3 for 4 from the line tonight, so doing a good job all the way around, Peyton Fitzgerald.
Ooh, and there's going to be a foul there. They're going to get Dugan. They'll be his first. That's the team third. Happens with 4:21 to go here in the third quarter. Inbound here, Ford comes into the backcourt to Belt. Belt drives the right side, comes the whole way in, puts it up. No good, and the rebound pulled down by Fitzgerald. Here's Ellsworth. Tries to find Fitzgerald off his fingertips and out of bounds, going back to AG.
Yeah, it was actually the right play. Maybe a little better pass. It was a good pass, though. Peyton Fitzgerald just kind of hesitated just for a second. I don't think he thought Isaac was going to throw it, and then Isaac did throw it. He would have had probably another dunk.
4 minutes to go in the third, 37-34. Here's an NBA three by Ford. It's no good off the rim.
Yeah, you always wonder. And here's another one from the same.
There's an NBA three. Good for Isaac Ellsworth.
Wow.
He's got 11.
Exchanging half-court shots almost.
40-34, Uniontown. 3:40 left in the third. Signs with it now.
You wonder for Albert Gallatin if Darren Ford could get it going again. Now they're getting scoring from other places this half.
Yep.
But, halftime comes and you get that big break. You don't know if guys can continue that hot streak.
Foul there on AG. That'll be their fifth foul.
It looked like they got Mekhi Belt for his third.
They did. So Uniontown will be shooting here. 3:25 to go in the third, and Cam Dugan will go to the line. He has no points tonight. He's 63% from the foul line. Averages 13.5 a game, and he misses the first.
Yeah, tough night all the way around so far. If I'm Uniontown, and I'm kind of putting the ball in Isaac Ellsworth's hand a little bit right now, especially with this double bonus, and having him attack, because if he gets to the foul line, that's just like a layup. So
missed them both. And then whistle on the play. There's a foul there. Fitzgerald hit the deck. And is it on Signs?
Yeah. He kept backing up, and after the play was over, and kind of had his hands back. So
that's his third. So back to the line go the Red Raiders. Fitzgerald will be on the line this time. 51%. Was just there a little while ago and made a pair. And Albert Gallatin takes the timeout. And we'll take one as well and be back with more on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, C. Harper, Sprouse Insurance Group, Uniontown Dental, UPMC Rehab, T-Berry Law, Uniontown Printing Press, George Dental Associates, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, SWGI US Digestive, Mike Kelly Toyota, Davis & Davis, Two Brothers, Tree and Stump, Magisterial District Judge Dan Shimshock, Sandy Howe, and Goodwin Como PC.
And while you were taking care of our sponsors there, TJ, Peyton Fitzgerald makes one of two.
Made the second, right?
Yep, okay. On his foul, on the shot attempt. Now you have Isaac Ellsworth shooting two technical foul shots. Coach Spencer Mackey picked up a technical foul for the Colonials, so Isaac Ellsworth makes the first.
Gets the roll in the second off the back of the iron, so it's 43-34.
Shooter's touch on that one, man. He shot a lot of shots in this gym, so
Uniontown has the lead and the ball with 3:24 to go in the third. Ellsworth is now up to 13, and Fitzgerald has 16.
Oh, he's feeling it.
Three, good! Isaac Ellsworth.
I mean, he's pulling, that's about 30 feet out.
All his shots are NBA threes.
He didn't even, he gets the inbounds pass and doesn't even hesitate here.
Steal here, Baker. Baker knocks a man over. No foul called, and a basket. Basket and one here, yes.
No, they called called a charge.
Did they?
Yeah.
I thought so. It was delayed. I was waiting for some kind of call.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about listen, a lot of times charge calls are 50-50. It's just what they're going to call. I honestly thought, and listen, it's 50-50. I thought Nolan Baker was good. I thought Ethan Kennedy started falling down just a tad early. But good job by Ethan to stay in there and get it.
Belt goes the whole way and throws it up and misses it. Quickly and Ellsworth throws it away right to Ford.
Yeah, great hustle by Darren to get back.
Peg going ahead. Here's Belt. Belt down the lane, dumps it along to Turner. In traffic, puts it off the window and good for Pearson Turner. 46-36, Uniontown by 10.
You know, Pearson's been getting to play a little more lately. He's getting a little more confidence. I think he's got a chance to be a nice player for them down the road.
Foul here.
I think Belt just got his fourth.
I think he did. Taking Dugan to the floor. And Albert Gallatin over the line here with the 5 fouls. That is Belt's fourth.
Well, you know, right now, we've talked about it. Cam's having a tough night tonight for Uniontown. You know, on the season averaging 13, still at 0. You're giving him a chance to see something go down right now. And it was a needless foul, 28, 30 feet away from the basket. You really didn't need to do that there.
Dugan makes the first. That's his first points of the game.
Yeah, and listen, this is the kind of thing right here where he starts making foul shots that leads to a run, right? Mm-hmm. You know, so, you know, it takes pressure off Isaac Ellsworth, you know, and all of a sudden your defense has to shift because now guys are looking to get confident and score.
He makes them both. It is now 48-36, 2:27 to go in the third. Red Raiders have the lead. Ford with it right side, drives in, he'll be fouled. That's 5th foul on Uniontown. Both teams have now over the line.
They called that on Dugan, and I'm not saying he didn't foul. I thought Isaac Ellsworth might have got him on Darren Ford on a reach in also. Got to do a better job of sliding their feet and trying to get in front and cut that off, take Darren Ford away. But Darren did a good job. They need him to get going here if they're going to have a chance to cut back into this.
Scoreless here in the third period. He makes his first point, first foul shot. He's now has 19.
Yeah.
48-37.
They've made it tough on him, but other guys kind of got going here too. So.
And he makes both of them, so he has 20. It's 48-38, Uniontown by 10.
You know, AG had kind of grinded it down to like a 1-point game or whatever. They're going to have to do that again. These foul shots are kind of killing them right now.
Little floater from the lane for Coffey. He's got 4, 50-38, Red Raiders. Coming up on the 2-minute mark here of the third quarter.
Great job by Uniontown getting the ball in the middle of the lane against that zone. That's the easiest way to beat it. And Donovan Coffey took his time, made a nice little mid-range jumper.
Ford with it on the right wing.
Not sure why they're not counting 5 seconds there.
Pegg with it now. Pegg comes down the lane, puts it up. It won't go. Fight for the rebound, comes out long. And it's going to be picked up by Ford. Turner, nice job by Pegg, but then it's blocked by White. Another block inside there. 2 blocked by the Red Raiders. This one's in and out from Signs. Another rebound for Turner. And that's denied. Big defensive stand there for Uniontown.
Yeah, as Pearson gets older, he's going to learn when he gets that, initiate that contact.
Isaac Ellsworth literally just threw that ball up, Shane, and it went down for 3.
Yeah, Coach Mackey doing a good job calling a timeout because the momentum's definitely switched to the Red Raiders.
53-38, 1:12 in the third. We'll take a break, and we'll be coming back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Again, want to thank our sponsors, Goodwin Como PC, Sandy Howe, Magisterial District Judge Dan Shimshock, Two Brother Tree and Stump, Davis & Davis, Mike Kelly Toyota, SWGI US Digestive, First Federal, George Dental Associates, Uniontown Printing Press, T-Berry Law, UPMC Rehab, Uniontown Dental, Sprouse Insurance, C. Harper, and the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. A couple scores. Fourth quarter, McKeesport 47 and Laurel Highlands 41. And also, I don't have a score of my other game, but again, that scoreboard was brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Don't let winter weather slow you down. Call Mauser's Tire today at 724-245-2410. Also want to thank our video stream sponsors here tonight on YouTube, Uniontown Detailing and Catholic War Vets Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Well, Isaac Ellsworth took over where, you know, you go back to the first quarter, you had Peyton Fitzgerald and Darren Ford just kind of light it up. Darren Ford continued that in the second quarter, and now it's turned into the Isaac Ellsworth show here in the third quarter.
3 threes in this quarter, 5 for the game.
And it's just not even that they're threes. It's where they're coming from. That last one, like you said, he just almost like threw it up.
Yeah.
You know, and
literally just threw it up.
And listen, I've seen him get on stretches where he does that. You better just hope he doesn't catch the ball. Ford
throws up a 3. This is an air ball. White saves it in.
They better pick him up right now.
Ellsworth has it. But he can make a shot from anywhere. Dugan, 3-ball off the rim from deep in the right corner. Rebound AG, Guzman. Guzman coming the whole way in. A 1-on-3, takes it the whole way in. And it goes out of bounds. It's going back to Uniontown.
Yeah, I don't know who the ball was out on. That kind of hard to tell, but they missed the travel on Guzman, so it kind of worked out for Uniontown anyway.
34 seconds left in the third. Dugan with it over on the right side.
If you're Albert Gallatin, you have to make sure Isaac Ellsworth doesn't get this ball.
Yes.
And if I'm Uniontown, I attack with the other 4.
Travel. Going back to AG here.
And now it's a different official, but that's where, like I said, the last one was a clear travel. That one, I'm not going to say Donovan Coffey didn't shuffle his feet a little bit, but it was definitely not as blatant as the last one. That's the one where you want consistency. Doesn't matter who's winning or losing.
20 seconds left, 53-38, Uniontown. AG, oh, it's stolen. Fitzgerald stepped right in front of the pass. He's going to the basket. He's fouled. He had a clear shot to the basket, and I think it's going to be Peg on the foul.
And you know what? Good hustle by Adam Pegg.
It was.
Not just give that up. Peyton Fitzgerald made a great defensive play on the opposite end that led to the breakout, and then Adam Pegg did a great job sprinting back and at least making Peyton go to the foul line and earn it, plus not let the crowd just go nuts.
Fitzgerald at the line, gets the roll off the front rim on the first. 54-38, Uniontown, 12.4 to go here in the third. And Fitzgerald makes the second, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that makes him 6 for 8 from the free throw line tonight, coming into the season shooting 51%. So great night from the foul line by Peyton Fitzgerald.
Forward for 3, too strong. Rebound, Turner gets it and it goes in and out. That does it for the third quarter. Uniontown 55, Albert Gallatin 38, back with the fourth on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Due to some technical difficulties, we'll just read their sponsors out again. WVU Medicine and the Uniontown Hospital, C. Harper, the Sprouse Insurance Agency, Uniontown Dental Prisoner, UPMC Rehab, T-Berry Law, Uniontown Printing Press, the George Dental Associates, First Federal, SWGI, US Digestive, Mike Kelly Toyota, Davis & Davis, Two Brother Tree and Stump, Magisterial District Judge Dan Shimshock, Sandy Howe, and the Goodwin Como PC. Once again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's game, and please make sure you patron those people.
Let me see here. I was receiving a text message.
And real quick, while you're doing that, I think we do have a career high.
That's what I was going for.
Peyton Fitzgerald.
Comes from Mr. Billy Dice up behind us on the camera.
Like to think
so I have him for 18 right now.
Yeah, that's what I do too. And I have him for 1, 2.
So as you do that, we're back here for the fourth quarter, 55-38. Uniontown in front of Albert Gallatin, TJ DeStefano, and Shea Fleener. Billy Dice is behind the camera on our WMBS YouTube page.
12 rebounds for Peyton Fitzgerald, by the way, also. So nice double-double for him and the Red Raiders tonight.
One more quarter to go here. Albert Gallatin with the ball. Turner going to the left corner to Pegg. Nice entry then to Turner. Can't use it, dumps it off. Down the lane was Guzman. He finishes it with a floater. 55-40.
4 points for Guzman, but great pass by Pearson Turner. Pearson Turner have given some nice minutes tonight for Albert Gallatin.
Dugan with it now. Stopping from the foul line. Good for Cam Dugan. He has 4 now. 57-40 Uniontown.
You know, we kind of talked about that last quarter about letting him see.
Oh, there's an air ball at the other end by Pegg.
Yep.
Goes back to Uniontown. Dugan to Fitzgerald. Now Sheffy. Baker. Baker comes the whole way in off the right side. Good for Nolan Baker. He's got 12. 59-40. And then the officials getting together here. there a foul on this play? Let's see.
I think we got a.
Oh. There is a foul. It's on Uniontown, and it's on Baker, who now has 4.
Well, they call it, I'm assuming, a
It's a
technical foul.
As Ford makes the first shot on the technical, he has 21 now. 59-41, gets the roll on the second. 59-42, makes them both. He's got 22, does Darren Ford. And Albert Gallatin gets the ball. 6:58 to go in the game, down 59-42. Comes into Pegg. Pegg drives in, swatted away, and
but that's where
be another foul here, or no? Just out of bounds.
Yeah.
Just out of bounds.
Adam Pegg's got to realize it, and all the AG players, Sheffy and Fitzgerald are trying to block everything. At some point, you got to jump stop and shot fake, get them off the ground, and try to get a foul, or then shoot it when they're on their way down. But you can't keep trying to go over them. I can promise you that.
Trapped along the baseline, going out to Sheffy.
Yeah,
now there's White.
Official's not helping us right there.
One of the minuses of being at courtside.
Yeah.
Ellsworth back out to Dugan. Wind some time here now. Dugan standing at center with it. Now he'll dribble away, comes down the lane, kicks it over to the right corner. White for 3, it's good. Chase White's first points of the game. 62-42, Uniontown by 20.
Great possession by Uniontown. Great decision by Cam Dugan. And then we had Darren Ford with another 3, so maybe he's heating back up here.
That's his 4th 3. He's got 25, 62-45. Uniontown with 5:53 left in the contest. Tried to get it to
Chase
White there, but stolen. Here's Pegg. Stops, pops off the rim at the other end. Ellsworth gets the rebound. And now they'll slow it down here. Ellsworth quickly ahead to the right side to White. White back out Ellsworth near center.
Yeah, AG's kind of switched to man-to-man full court, and Uniontown just doesn't look real comfortable right now. Wow, he made a 5-second call that I don't agree with. He was too far away, and he's not even putting any pressure on. I don't think there should have been a count going there. He wasn't within an arm's length reach, so and that's one thing. I hope when the shot clock comes in, I hope they eliminate that 5-second call, because if you have to shoot the ball in so many seconds, I don't know why it matters who has the ball and for how long.
So AG back with it now. Signs almost lost it. Right side, Signs still with it. Oh, he's going to be bumped there and fouled. Be Sheffy.
Yeah, reaching, try to get a steal instead of sliding his feet.
Second foul on Uniontown. Third on Sheffy. 5:10 left, 62-45. Dugan with it. Dugan waits for positioning around Ford and puts it in. Good job by Dugan, 64-45.
Yeah, we talked about him, getting to the foul line in that last quarter, and here he is starting to heat up a little bit too now.
Belt with it now. Belt drives in right side, lost it, regains it in the lane. Now Turner, he's trying to wait for positioning, throws it up, but there's a foul there on the Red Raiders.
Yeah, but he did a great job. He shot fake, got Peyton Fitzgerald off of the floor, and he's going to get rewarded by it with 2 foul shots. Now he's got to make them.
Coming up here, McKeesport now leading 56-48. Only about a minute left in that game over Laurel Highlands. Again, the scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Don't let winter weather slow you down. Call Mauser's Tire today, 724-245-2410. First foul shot, no good for Turner.
Pearson's given him 4 points tonight up to this point, but is 0-2 from the free throw line so far. Has one more attempt coming up.
So that foul was the second on Fitzgerald, 3rd team foul. Albert Gallatin hasn't committed a foul here in this quarter yet. 4:47 left, Uniontown 64-45. Looking for that 4th section win. Foul shot good on the second for Turner, so he has 5. 64-46. Red Raiders lead it. They have the ball. Sheffy. They call it travel. Took a shot, I thought, there, but
yeah, I did too. And the thing is, that's fine. I mean, you've either got to call fouls or you got to let them play. But if you don't call the fouls everywhere, then don't call them at all. I mean, and then that creates a dangerous environment. So
Belt with it now. Right blocks. Nice defense there by White.
yeah.
Couldn't use it. Now Kennedy turn around from the foul line and gets it to go down. First points for Ethan Kennedy in this game. 64-48 Uniontown. 4:19 to go. Ellsworth, they go to double him, gets out of it, throws it to White. Man falls down for AG, and White puts it in.
Yeah, the Uniontown bench was claiming that Uniontown stepped out over there on the sideline. They didn't get the call, and Uniontown ended up getting 2 points.
Ford right down the lane, puts it up and in. He's got, I believe, 27, 66-50.
7 of those this quarter so far.
Going ahead to White. White has 5 in this quarter. Going cross court to Dugan. 3:45 left. Uniontown up 66-50. Dugan with it. Winding some time here now.
Yeah, Albert Gallatin making it a little ugly right now, but that kind of benefits them. They're kind of scrambling on both ends of the floor, kind of making it a little chaotic. And Uniontown doesn't really want to play that way right now.
3 ball from White off the rim, no good. Turner on the rebound for AG. Ford brings it up the left side. Ford stops, steps into a 3, air ball, way off the mark.
Yeah, you know what, TJ? He just kind of lost the ball on the way into his shot there. It was just unfortunate that happened because he had a really great look.
Dugan does another circle here, just like on the last trip down. I think he's going to go for 2, only he's fouled this time. The first foul on AG with 3:01 to go in the game.
Yeah, the problem is for Uniontown, Cam Dugan's wasting a whole lot of energy doing that.
Yep.
I mean, he's covering a lot of ground and not really doing anything with it. So
that was the 3rd foul on Ford. Under 3 to go, 66-50 Uniontown. They have the ball. White deep in the left corner.
See, if I'm Uniontown, I'm not holding it.
Yeah.
I'm attacking the rim. Like, I don't understand why they're not, like, they're driving in there, but they're
not shooting.
Yeah, like, go get layups. Because Chase White's standing under the basket wide open right now. Pearson Turner had no idea he was there. Peyton Fitzgerald could run in there right now. Forget holding it.
Just working now. Fitzgerald drives in. He's going to go for a dunk. Missed it. No foul. Looking around for a foul, but
yeah, they should call a foul there. That's a bad no call. Pearson Turner got his whole arm. And like I said, for some of the fouls you've already called, you've got to call that.
2:24 to go, 66-50 Uniontown. Albert Gallatin has the ball here. Ford dribbling around, lost the basketball. And throwing up a wild shot underneath was Belt, hit the side of the backboard, and Uniontown has the rebound. Yeah. And they're going to slow it down here, bringing it up, Dugan.
And honestly, right now, the officials are not doing a good job. There's fouls occurring on both ends of the floor, and they're just not calling them.
Well, there's a steal there. Kennedy with it. Gets it to Ford, but it's knocked away by Ellsworth. White ahead to Fitzgerald. He's going to slam it home. 68-50. And now what do we have here?
I think the ball just took a extended bounce.
Okay.
And then the refs just kind of stopped. Okay. I don't know why they stopped. I think it was over by the crowd.
Okay. So we're good. No fouls, nothing here. Okay.
And then we had subs at the table, so they went ahead and allowed the subs to come on the floor.
Okay, so 1:44 to go, 68-50. Uniontown with the lead. Ford for 3. Too strong. Ellsworth tracks down the rebound in the corner. Ellsworth ahead to Baker up the right side. Baker weaving through traffic.
Yeah, and see,
then he's fouled now.
Like, you don't want your team taking quick, bad shots here, but you also if you can get layups, take them. There's no reason to not take a wide open layup. And then here, as we're talking, I think Albert Gallatin's kind of bowing out here. They're coming with a full group of subs. and taking the guys that have been playing the majority game off the floor. So kind of bowing out right here, right now. So see if Coach Kaczmarski does the same thing with Uniontown's bench. Nate Heiss did come in for the Red Raiders.
Hard to see. We have the stand starting to clear out near us.
Chase White went off the floor. Yep. Nate Heiss came on the floor.
Ellsworth still in there. Uniontown has the ball. 68-50. Down to a minute 20 left. Here's Baker in and out and back in for a three. Nolan Baker.
And Coach Kaczmarski calls timeout, but they're just asking for a sub timeout.
Yep.
Just kind of getting their guys off the floor here. So.
71-50. Coming down to the end here, McKeesport's leading Laurel Highlands 59-53 with 7 seconds left. That's on WMBS as well as our Facebook page and the out-of-town scoreboard by Mauser's Tire. Don't let winter weather slow you down. Call Mauser's Tire today at 724-245-2410. Missed shot at the other end by AG. Now at the other end, Uniontown, that was Page missing it. Rebound there for Tibby. He couldn't get it to go. Now we have a whistle and no foul, just out of bounds.
Yeah, travel.
Okay, travel. I missed it.
Gallatin. Yeah, we have everybody kind of.
I'm looking. There's people all around. Yeah. I'm looking down at things.
Yeah, everyone's cutting right in front of us here as we're finishing the game.
It's all right. Shot from the foul line, good. That was Braylon Woods.
Yeah, we didn't get to see any of these guys earlier tonight because there was no JV game because of the girls' Uniontown-Albert Gallatin game before this one.
3 ball there by Chase Galetz. No good there. Down to the final 20 seconds.
That was a good shot for him. I mean, at this point, you got to, if you're these guys, you got to get in, take advantage of what you're getting and get a shot.
Knocked up in the air there. Going to be a foul on AG. Be their third.
Got Braylon Woods going to the free throw line for 2. Looks like we got T. Guzman with his 4th foul.
That's who it was on. And Woods gets the first foul shot. He's perfect from the line on the season.
Well, nice short time here. I mean, in just, about a minute here, less than a minute, he's already got 4 points.
I'm lucky I didn't jinx him by saying that.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was worried as soon as I said that. 75-50 makes them both.
Yeah, so final. Nice job. Yeah, nice job for Braylon coming in short time, 4 points.
Final 5 seconds here. 3 ball on the way at the buzzer, and that's going to do it as Uniontown will beat Albert Gallatin 75-50. The Red Raiders have now won 3 in a row, 4-4 in the section, and 8-7 overall. AG is now 0-8 in the section and 2-12 overall. Also want to mention McKeesport beat Laurel Highlands 59-53 tonight, so that drops Laurel Highlands to 3-5 in the section. So Uniontown goes ahead of them now. Post-game show coming up next here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. All right, back here at the A.J. Everhart Gymnasium as Uniontown wins their third in a row, 75-50 over Albert Gallatin. As we wrap things up here, our post-game show being brought to you by Davis & Davis, attorneys at law, helping local people with their legal matters since 1976. Regardless of your legal problem, Davis & Davis promises you personalized, friendly hometown service. And our post-game stats, they are courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, and Shay has those for you.
Okay, so for the Albert Gallatin Colonials, who now fall to 2-12 on the season, 0-8 in the section tonight, T. Guzman, 2 field goals for 4 points. Adam Pegg, 1 field goal for 2 points. Ethan Kennedy made a field goal in the fourth quarter for 2 points. Elliott Sines had 2 field goals for 4 points. Pearson Turner off the bench tonight, 2 field goals and 1 for 3 from the free throw line for 5 points. And then Makai Belt, forgot about him. 2 field goals and 2 for 2 from the free throw line for 6 points. And then the man of the night for Albert Gallatin, Darren Ford. Great game all the way around for Albert Gallatin. Made 5 2-point field goals, 4 3-point field goals, went 5 for 7 from the free throw line, finished with 27 points. So just a great all-around game for Darren tonight for the Colonials, but came up a little short. Over to the Red Raiders from Uniontown. Had a couple guys with really big nights, but for them, Braylon Woods right there at the end of the game, a field goal and 2 for 2 from the free throw line for 4 points. Donovan Coffey, 2 field goals, 0 for 1 from the free throw line for 4 points. Anthony Sheffy, 1 field goal for 2 points. Chase White, a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer, finished the night with 5. Cam Dugan, 2 field goals, 2 for 4 from the free throw line for 6 tonight for the Red Raiders. And then the 3 double-digit scores, Nolan Baker hit 3 2-point field goals, 2 3-point field goals, 3 for 6 from the free throw line to finish with 15. Isaac Ellsworth, 5 3-point field goals and 4 for 4 from the free throw line to finish with 19. And Peyton Fitzgerald, career night for the Red Raiders. 7 2-point field goals, 6 for 8 from the free throw line, which was huge considering he was only shooting 51% for the season. Also had 13 rebounds to go along with his points, and which ended up being 20. So career high point total for Peyton. Great game all around for Fitzgerald tonight for the Red Raiders. Uniontown finished the game hitting 8 threes. Albert Gallatin hit 4. Albert Gallatin was 8 for 11 from the free throw line. Uniontown 17 for 25. So another pretty good performance from the free throw line for Uniontown tonight, especially considering out of the 25, Isaac Ellsworth's only shooting 4 of those. So, they got pretty good free throw shooting all the way around. Once again, they moved to 8-7 on the season, 4-4 in the section. With that, Laurel Highlands loss tonight kind of gets them off of the tie with them, and I don't think we're sure what Latrobe did tonight, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so right now, depending what Latrobe did do, Uniontown and Latrobe could still be tied for that 5th playoff spot. They were, I think Latrobe, Uniontown, and Laurel Highlands were all tied coming into tonight. So
Penn Trafford's only 4-3. They're playing Franklin Regional now as well.
So, you start moving up when you take care of business. You start moving up that chain of the playoff team. So great job by Uniontown tonight. Listen, I don't care how you get it done at this stage.
A win's a win.
Win's a win, and they ended up getting it by 25. So, great job by Coach Kesmarski, Coach Gladman, and all the players at Uniontown. Coach Uphold too.
All right, we're going to wrap it up here before they turn all the lights off on us. Post-game stats courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Want to give you our scoreboard here and our look ahead. It's brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Don't let winter weather slow you down. Call Mauser's Tire today, 724-245-2410. And it was, again, McKeesport beating Laurel Highlands 59-53 tonight. Coming up tomorrow, I do want to mention this. Uniontown was supposed to play Baldwin tomorrow afternoon, but that game has now been moved to Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, January the 21st at 7 o'clock. We'll have that game on our WMBS YouTube page. So up next here, Uniontown, they'll be at Latrobe on Tuesday night at 7:30. And Gateway, they'll be at Laurel Highlands on Tuesday at 7:30. We'll have both of those games Tuesday night on our WMBS platform. So make sure you're staying with us for more high school basketball here on WMBS coming up on Tuesday. All right, Shay, we're going to wrap it up here. We're going to, once again, we apologize for the technical problems. We're going to thank our sponsors one final time before we wrap things up. WVU Medicine, Uniontown Hospital, C. Harper, the Sprouse Insurance Group, Uniontown Dental, UPMC Rehab, T-Berry Law, Uniontown Printing Press, George Dental Associates, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, SWGI US Digestive, Mike Kelly Toyota, Davis & Davis, Two Brothers Tree and Stump, Magisterial District Judge Dan Shimshock, Sandy Howe Notary Services, and Goodwin Como PC. Also want to thank our video stream sponsors here tonight on YouTube, Uniontown Detailing and Catholic War Vets Post 1669 in Hopwood. All right, Shay, final thoughts before we wrap it up here tonight.
Hey, just like I said earlier, great win by Uniontown. Albert Gallatin was game in their battle tonight. And I told you before the game, they're getting somebody. You know, it's just a matter of time. And Uniontown, from what I saw, they weren't sleeping on them tonight. Like, they played them hard, and but they are, they're struggling a little bit, but they're going to beat somebody, so it's coming. I just wouldn't want to be the team on the other end of it.
Okay, Uniontown, or Albert Gallatin, again, 2-12 overall, 0-8 now. They will play Penn Trafford on Tuesday night at home. And Uniontown now 8-7 overall, 4-4 in the section. Again, they'll be at Latrobe on Tuesday night. Shay, good to work with you again, and we'll do it again soon, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure. Looking forward to the next one.
All right, and that wraps it up here tonight. Again, we want to thank Billy Dice behind the camera. And for Shay Fleener, this is TJ DeStefano. Final score tonight, Uniontown victorious 75-50 over Albert Gallatin. This is the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS YouTube and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.